Hey guys, welcome back to another KupoCast Extra. I have an array of people here today with me. So we're going to be talking about Pomline 4. Hi, you wonderful people. We shall come to your introductions now. So in the top left, Danny, would you like to just... we met you last time, but would you like to just say your name, where you're from, and what your favorite KupoCon is? I think this is going to be the question this time. So go on then, Danny.
My name's Danny. I'm from Scotland, and my favorite KupoCon was the Wee Pom, my first one.
Giuseppe?
Hello, I'm Giuseppe, probably better known as Ryuza, and usually an artist at the cons. I've been to every UK one, and my favourite is actually Freepon, the very last one.
Tear. Just a single tear. We will be reunited one day. James.
Hello, I'm James. I'm from Wokingham. And my favourite KupoCon is probably the same answer as last time, which is Pomix in London, because it's still the only physical one I've been to.
Oh, bless you.
I know.
Don't worry.
You may also know me as Type.
It will come back. It will return.
It will come back.
So, top three, we've seen you guys before. But Data, introduce yourself, where you're from, and what your favourite KupoCon is.
I'm Data. I'm from the United States. I haven't actually been to a physical KupoCon yet, but I'm going to have to say Pomline 2 is probably my favorite because it was on my 30th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday for your 30th birthday in Pomline 2. Julesy, go on then. Keep it clean, please, Julesy.
Yeah. All right. My name is Jules or Julesy. I'm from Denmark, Dane Mughal. And my favorite KupoCon, I can't really decide if it's either Pomathon or Pomix. Because Pomathon was I had a surprise birthday party there, so that was really special. And Pomix was just it was really nice. So it's either two of them. So yeah,
those are two good ones. Pomathon was my first one, and Pomix was just amazing. Lahara.
Hi, I'm Lahara. I'm from Wales, and can I say Pomline 4? Because obviously,
no, you can't.
Otherwise, it would be Freepon.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Snow.
I'm Nikki. I'm from England, but I just recently moved to Belgium just before lockdown, and probably my favourite KupoCon is I actually don't know, because I usually volunteer on the merch desk, and that's one of my favourite things to do. So when I volunteer, I guess.
And no stranger to KupoCon, this show.
Hi, I'm Sho. I'm from England. This is the worst question ever. I've been to 9 of them. Do you know how hard this is?
All right, then. So, now rank each KupoCon in order from least fit. No, don't. just one, or a collection.
Well, mine's going to be Mind the Pom, because it was my first one.
Yeah,
it was my first one, and it was just insane.
Happy days. Well, there's like you said, you've been to 9. There's been so many KupoCons now, and we are celebrating. Pomline 4 was celebrating the 5th birthday. So happy birthday, KupoCon! This very sliced.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
We can imagine that there's flames here. So blow it out, everyone. Ready?
So when do we get our piece?
It's in the post now. But it's I think it's stuck in Suez Canal at the moment.
It's free. She's free.
I know. Yeah, it was yesterday was this something? But anyway, yeah. So happy birthday. So Pomline 4 is what we're going to be talking about today, and that was to celebrate the 5 years of KupoCon. And it's like I've been part of the community for 3 years now. It's like I wish I knew about it sooner, but it's like I'm so glad I've entered and had chats with you wonderful people, whether it's been digitally or in person, and I can't wait to see you and guys and spend time with you guys again. But Pomline 4 was a bit of an emotional one, I think, for some people, mainly 2 of you over there as well, down there. I think it was quite emotional for you guys. But no, it was emotional for Alex and for everyone involved in KupoCon because of the milestone. And here's to 5 years more awesomeness, I think, to go. But yeah, so let's have a chat. There were 5 guests. 5 years, 5 guests in Pomline 4. He should have really done a Pomline just before, just so this one was Pomline 5 as well. But that's been his picking. There you go. So Audrey, first of all, what do you guys think about Audrey? Who wants to go first? James, go on. You go. Your best friend.
Yeah. So surprisingly, I hadn't actually heard of Audrey before this. So I started looking into it and thought, oh yeah, merchandise, yeah, great. Actually ended up buying a couple of things, cursors. It hurt my wallet a bit. I haven't watching her interview. But then when it was explained, she actually translates a lot of Square Enix's Final Fantasy content straight from Japan, and it's all on Twitter and everything. I was like, aha, yes, that's actually brilliant. We get a lot of our information from her. So yeah, I went from absolutely no idea who she was to think, wow, this is actually a brilliant interview. She's like a really good guest. And bless her, she was on, I think it's like 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Straight from Japan. And she looked amazing. I can't believe how good she looked at 4:00 in the morning. I mean, she looked like she was just stunning. I would not look like that at 4:00 in the morning.
So we've already discussed. I was jealous of her background and everything because it was just it was just so plain and simple but effective. It's and then it's my mess back here. So I was like, I just feel like pulling down a curtain or something now.
There's a reason I've got a virtual background.
Yeah, Lahara, you were going to say something then.
How about your background? I just love the colours.
Yeah, it was. It's a person who knows how to appear on camera, I think. But so James, did you use the discount code?
I did. Yes, which really helped out. I didn't know the conversion code. I googled it after you buy things in yen. It's just like Monopoly money to me. I was just like, yeah, I'll have this and this and this and this. Oh, okay. But the discount code helps a little.
You get your bank statement. You're like, how much? I thought I only spent $5.
Yeah, but when she showed us a little Alisaie figure on the stream, and I was like, yeah, I want that. And then when I saw Alpha No was there as well, I thought, well, I can't get one and not the other. But they've been shipped already. So
wow,
I'm very excited.
Anyone else order anything from her?
I gotta wait until I get paid. I spent my money on the kupo.shop.
Yeah, same. I've got to wait a bit, but I want to use it.
Yeah, I've hitchhiked on Liam's order.
It's and I like the fact that she's interested in coming to a KupoCon, which would be really cool for her to bring some of her stuff as well, so you can actually see it. I really like the little music box as well with
that was sweet.
Their theme and stuff. That was really nice. Yeah.
Whenever there's a collab or anything, they often have stuff on the store. Like if you wanted the Mova Can Animate collab stuff, they had it on their store for a bit. They do quite a lot whenever the cafe does things. Sometimes they'll put a bunch of stuff up on their store, so it's really cool because I follow Audrey on Twitter and have done for quite a while. So it's you see some cool stuff on there.
Yeah.
They have one Arden item on there currently, but I already have it.
Does Lahara have it?
I don't know.
It's the little anime standee keyring.
Yeah, I keep looking at it, but I'm like, no, I'll wait until I want to buy some more stuff and I'll be able to get it.
Well, I know what I'm spending my 500 yen on then.
Yeah, because the discount code was 500 yen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was, yes.
About either, I think.
KupoCon 500?
500.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the code only lasts a week.
Is it? So maybe by the time this goes out, I'm not too sure when this will go live. Maybe it will be out, but just try it. You never know. Pop it in. It might work. It might not.
Crashed the site in seconds.
Yeah, Dave.
Oh, yes.
Did it?
We totally said that. Yeah.
Yeah, we crashed the site in like literally seconds after she was talking about it.
I went, then suddenly you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to get the Alisaie thing.
It's like the Reddit effect, isn't it? Except it's the KupoCon effect.
Well, maybe they do need to come to a KupoCon, so then you guys can just like jump on the stall and like sell out.
Oh, they still should.
No shipping.
That'll be
No
better.
import charges.
Yes.
I haven't really got anything more to say. Oh, actually, I thought it was really cute when she said that her favorite Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy VIII, and then Alex was just like, right, that's it.
Oh, he was so pleased with that.
Yeah.
He loves 8, doesn't he? Absolutely
It
loves
is
it.
a great game. So
A lot of people love 8. Like honestly, a lot of people love 8. They're just not very loud about it, and they need to be louder.
It's because it gets so much hate that if you say you love 8, it's like, why? It's the worst one.
It was the
Never
first
played
one
it.
I ever played.
I don't understand
Okay,
the
fine.
hate against 8. I don't understand it. It's a really it's a mix of everything. I mean, you get through a whole roller coaster, at least to me. Like all sorts of like subjects and thoughts and etc.
8 actually has my favourite soundtrack out of the series.
It's
That's a
exciting money.
I've only played half an hour of it, so I've not got much.
Shame.
You would shame me quite a lot when I tell you my experiences of Final Fantasies. But
I got to start somewhere.
exactly, I did start with number 1 when I was like 3. What the hell was going on? But yeah. And then I played 7 years after it came out, because I didn't know what Final Fantasy was, and I watched Advent Children, and I was like, what the hell is this? My friend was like, you haven't played 7? And I was like, I haven't played 7 what? And then it's like, and then that's how it started with me. So yeah. But all right, okay, so let's move on to the next guy, who is Ray Chase Noctis in Final Fantasy 15, who is a KupoCon veteran, I think we need to say.
Yeah.
But who wants to start? Giuseppe, go on and go for it.
Oh yeah, Ray's great. Like every time we've had him at a con or he's been online, he's just so lovely, and he tells you all the stories, and he's just really into it, and I love that.
Yeah, definitely.
I still remember at Mind the Palm when like there were so many people queuing for him and it just
the 2-hour queue,
the signing, and Ray and that were like more than happy to do it. I think the signing went on for like 3 hours.
It did.
So many people.
Oh my god.
But they were so nice to everyone, and they made sure everyone got their sign in the picture. It was really nice.
That is a good thing.
It was really
that's the thing with KupoCon. It's like they make sure they make sure that everyone gets their time with them, not just like their autographs, but their time with the guests and stuff, which is amazing, really.
Yeah.
I met Ray as well at PubX, and he was a brilliant guy. He gave me a great autograph, but I can't say what he wrote because it's a spoiler, unfortunately. But yeah,
The thing I got signed by mine, the Pom, was I did a sketch of Noctis saying beans.
Awesome.
He said that on Sunday, didn't he? And on Pomlive.
Yeah, one of his favourite quotes.
Yeah. What is this? One of those iconic ones, isn't it? So,
He signed one of my metal tins. It was really cool. Because I just need one more signature, and that's Gladio. And then I got the complete set done.
well, they said he sounded like Gladio and when he done the demo, so you could just ask him to pretend to be Gladio and sign it.
Chris.
What did you guys think about his Ignis butler, as he called it?
Oh my god.
Sounded like Alfred.
Yeah.
To me, he sounded like an East Londoner.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Caine Alfred.
Yeah.
It sounds like he should be working at the Queen Vic.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Out in Mad Pub.
Oh, you Arden, get out of my pub.
You just see him in the back, cigarette in his mouth, got his wrap round, and he's frying up some eggs.
And he's got big dangly earrings on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just that cracked me. As soon as that came in, that went straight down on my notes. I was like, what? And I was like, he's a fun man.
Honestly, like the funniest thing about the 15 cast is that most of them auditioned for each other's roles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so it's really funny how it ended up.
Yeah, because
I couldn't imagine it any other way.
No.
Didn't he audition for like practically everyone though?
Most of them did. Most of them had like quite a list of characters that they auditioned for.
I was saying what most voice actors do, don't they? It's like unless they're told to go for a certain character, they will just try a lot of different ones because at the end of the day, a job's a job. It doesn't matter to them who the character is until they get involved, and then KupoCon brings them along and realize that this is now their life. It's like he is Noctis for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was thinking like the other day there, all the main cast, like, because the majority of the main characters are male, they're kind of like our Disney princesses. You know, that's it. You are a Disney princess for life, so they are Final Fantasy characters for life.
There you go. Then the artists among you, that's a crossover fan art.
I know one for it at the weekend.
You do realise that Arden's going to be Maleficent, don't you?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. This needs to be done now. This needs to be done.
Have you seen Anto's one? The Sleeping Beauty crossover.
Possibly. Yes, please do. DM me afterwards.
Please, I want to see it.
Right. Okay. And final thing I've got about Ray was his very interesting choice of noodle flavor.
Oh, he's a hot best friend now.
Peas.
Extra peas and hot sauce. So
not disapproved.
That doesn't sound appealing at all.
That's like gross.
I like that.
He's going to be watching this and crying now.
Oh, sorry, Ray, but peas are disgusting. Exactly what
No, that really doesn't sound. No.
Did any of you, when you were kids, like slather peas in tomato ketchup?
Yes.
No, I just didn't eat peas.
I would just eat a bowl of
Imagine that
peas.
same idea, but with hot sauce.
Ugh.
to be honest, I would try it.
Yeah, I'd try it.
I would try all the food for 15. Like, I wouldn't care what it was made.
Even toast.
It's really weird for me actually because I like raw peas, but I can't stand them cooked for some reason.
Yeah.
I like them when they're crunchy.
Not like frozen peas out of the freezer.
No.
Runner beans are good.
We need to come up with a KupoCon cup noodle, I think, especially for the Final Fantasy 15 event when that comes around.
Yeah.
We'll
I
do
agree.
a poll. Do a community poll.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Alex and an Allen cup, the meat cup and the veggie cup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Genius.
We got this.
Yeah, there you go, Alex. You've just got something else you need to start working on now. And we expect art and a whole promo campaign. And And we need John Bentley saying the names on the advert and stuff. So, but we can't have Ham and Leek. That's got to be his.
He'll have a pasta one.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Charles will be a ham and leek cup noodle.
Next up, then we had James A. Taylor, and I've written this down phonetically because I would have said Tidus, but it's Tidus.
No.
I'll say nothing.
We have to accept this at this point.
No.
So all of you are Tidus people, then, yeah.
Yeah, I got 10 when it came out, and it came with the DVD, and so I got Tidus straight away because he was on there pronouncing it.
I didn't know this was a thing.
And therefore only knew it was Tidus for the longest of time.
Well, I mean, he's the only character where you get to rename him, I think, in 10. And so he's not vocally pronounced ever in the game. And especially to an English audience, he's going to be Tidus. And,
they changed that for 12, didn't they? You couldn't rename any of them.
No.
Because what was the point of renaming them, really? Because it's like it didn't.
It's for memes.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
All for the memes.
But memes didn't exist then.
It makes more sense for Zelda, where Link doesn't talk at all.
Yeah. All right.
So the fun that you could have in 7 when you were renaming every single character to something really weird.
Yes.
It's like Pokemon,
like my ass.
The fun thing about 10. Fun thing with 10, it's like it was the first game I've ever got. It was my mum. She was late for one evening, and we didn't understand why she's not coming home. Me and my brother was just sitting waiting for her, and dinner was late, and what is happening? And then she came home with a big package. It was a PlayStation 2 with 2 controllers, 2 games each, 1 memory card each, and it's my dad had died in 2001, and 10 just got released before he died, and I've been looking at it at a store window. I was a bit fascinated. What is this game? I don't know. What is this? And she knew I was very interested in it. So 10 really started my journey towards Final Fantasy. I admit it was a bit sad, occasion to it, but it sort of started my journey, and I have a soft spot for it. And I really just can't unhear that ha ha ha, really. I can't unhear it. It was like these teenagers going out to be growing up in a very fast pace, sort of like me, but in a different setting. They had help. They had all kinds of a roller coaster of emotions, just like me. So I can relate a lot to 10, actually. So, but it was really beautiful. It was very funny hearing him, talking about it. Really.
That was the best worst joke as well.
So bad.
It's like Alex said on it, wasn't it? It's like he said like video games now they have connections to people's lives, and like you, Julesy, it's like that game had meaning to you, and it helped you along and things like that. So it's like my question to you lot is like, do you think that games do help you along the way and things like that?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Massively, 100%.
I mean, 14 especially in the last year.
15 helped me through quite a really depressing part of my life. So, and then I found KupoCon as well. So bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the thing is, the thing about Final Fantasy, and this is what frustrates me when people constantly compare them, is everyone's different. So each game will connect to different people in different ways. Yeah. And so everyone will find their game that connects to them. They'll find their characters and the story that connects to them. And that's what I like about Final Fantasy, is like there's always one that connects to you.
Yeah.
somehow or some way.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone is different. We're all different people. And
I was just going to say, I always have a nice memory of Chocobo racing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Chocobo racing. No. Mini games. I hate mini games.
Yeah, I just remember, I can't remember how old I was. But no, the Chocobo racing PlayStation game. I loved playing it. And I just have this memory of me and he came in and he just sat and watched me play the whole game because I said, so I'm coming, I'm going to do a little event where I'm going to just have it playing on the free run, but we're going to like totally guess who wins and stuff and all that. And I just have that little memory with him that he had the time and patience because he doesn't understand the video games or anything like that. But he had the time and patience to just sit with me and do that.
No, it is really nice. And it's like, I'm glad that Alex picked up on that point really and said it. And it's like there's 8 of you here that have all said that video games have helped you, and you've all said Final Fantasy games as well that have helped you and things. So it's like that's just the power of this universe and this fandom, isn't it? So what else then about James? Apart from he's an amazing guy and I really want to meet him.
I was lucky enough to meet him.
Amazing.
Really funny. Sorry.
Yeah, I met him at MCM, right? And I don't know if the video that Alex talked about in Pomlive was actually the one that I said about in the community, because I posted it one time, and it was I told James a joke at MCM and made him laugh. And like, you're not supposed to have videos really unless you pay for it. But James was like, you know what? I like that joke so much that if someone happens to be recording when I laugh, it's nothing I can do about it.
Lol.
And the joke I told him was about the name. It was just like, I call him Tidus. I can't call him Tidus. It sounds too tedious.
Lol. Yeah.
I should write that on a soundboard and they're ready to go.
What I loved about him, as soon as the interview started as well, and Tidus's voice just came out straight away.
Yeah, like, you could hear it. You could hear it.
Amazing.
The inner child just screamed.
I was immediately transported back to like my 10-year-old self going, oh my God, it's the start of the game. It's him.
Oh, it was amazing.
I was happy to be here and talking and meeting the fans, even though it's not really.
Yeah, well, he's a big Final Fantasy fan himself.
To go fishing together.
Mm.
I need them two to go fishing together, just to chill. Noctis and Tidus.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have said everything that I wanted to say about James too. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about James? Really?
Sudden cat.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I think we have.
All right.
They've come in because it's feeding thing.
It's feeding time.
I mean, like James is always fun to listen to in interviews because, like, he, because of course he comes from the era where you didn't have voices in video games, and 10 was the first Final Fantasy to have voices.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it was just like he never quite realized the impact that it had back then until like he started meeting people at conventions and things. And yeah, so it's just fun listening to like how they did things, their auditions, and what it was like for them doing the voice acting and things. So
yeah, it does really help.
And I love that he said. So yeah, I love he said he managed to meet up with Hetty later on.
Yeah.
When he went back. Was it for Mobius?
Yes. Yeah,
like
it was.
the 10 event in Mobius is the best thing ever. And if you ever want to know what happens between 10 and 10.2, watch the cutscenes of the Mobius event.
Right.
Top tip.
I'll write that down.
Yeah, top tip.
Because you hear all the time that voice actors don't get to meet. So when they said they met.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
When they said they met, I just thought that was the best thing ever. Them two hanging out in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right. Okay.
Kelly's
Well,
Una, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's move on then to.
we saw Alex like squeeing away last time.
Let's move on to Bethan walking out because we are starting to run out of time.
Bethan.
So Bethan, yeah. So, what do you guys liked about old Bethan's interview?
It's just like she absolutely loves the fans. I mean, she started going on about, I love seeing all the artwork, and the first thing I go to is the Artist Alley and get all the Alisaie stuff, and it's just
one of my favorite thing is seeing like voice actors who never really touched the industry come in for the first time, and like tell about their experience. And like she was saying about how she herself got to learn about Alisaie in a similar way to how we did.
Yeah.
That was very interesting.
So it was just it was just fun listening to her experience about learning and becoming Alisaie. And
I love how that she just embraced the fandom as well. Like, you get some people that might not quite get how fanatic people can be about the stuff they love, but she's totally embraced the fans. I love it. And she has Alisaie, hasn't she? I mean, like, but it's like what she was saying, how everyone's got a little bit of Alisaie in them, and it's like,
yes. It's just even the interactions with them, where she says, I compliment their art, and they're just like, oh my god, thank you, I can't believe it. And she's like, but I'm like the same when I'm looking at fan creations. Yeah, she's just adorable.
I have to have her and Alpha Node. They have to meet up in person.
Yep.
Yes.
They have to get them both together.
Colin's already.
When she said, I died when she said 20.
I know, that was so adorable.
Well, there we go. Maybe KupoCon can make it happen. Get the
Colin's already said during Pomline that he'd be interested in doing a show, and it definitely seems like Bethan is as well. So
she seemed quite down to earth as well, which was nice.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and she was. I liked the story about how hardworking she is, about really making sure she nails the pronunciations and just practicing.
That was a big thing for me.
Yeah, and I mean, it must be quite daunting as well when you get the script, especially because she came in as Heaven's Ward, and as a voice actress, and then you've got names like Railsbag. I can't even say it. Railsbag, and just to see that written down, and then she's like, help.
Well, it's like, all the French names as well.
It's also very important with with characters and voices. Like, I can't picture anyone. I see when I look at Alisaie, that voice just is so. It's matching. It really, I like, and also like how she kind of says growing with Alisaie as well. Like it feels like it's someone I can connect to as well. I really like character when you just feel like, oh, this is someone I really like. This is someone I would like to meet as well. I love the sassiness of Alisaie. Just like she's, I'm just gonna go ahead no matter what. This is like, I'm taking the lead here, and this is also with its sibling matter as well. That's really interesting. Yeah,
it was like, because she said when she did watch the Endwalkers trailer, she said she had a bit of a cry. Alisaie.
And then there was the hush hush bit.
Yes.
We're all wondering what that's going to be now.
I just
love.
Go on.
I just love that relationship in 14, because, I mean, okay, Realm Reborn was a little bit. It was a different tone, but as the game has gone on, you just see that proper sibling relationship. Like, she, a lot of the time, she's done with Alphinaud's shit. She really is, but she absolutely loves him.
She's
she
not
loves
having
him.
it.
He loves her, and it's a really good portrayal of just a brother and a sister.
Yeah, especially twins.
Yes.
As siblings, honestly.
Yeah, and Alex done a bit of a surprise, didn't he, for us? He casually just dropped the Tripom card on screen.
Yep.
She's so pretty.
I need it.
Yes.
I love it when he does that. It's just so casual. It's like, yeah. It's like, wait, what?
Or when he does sacrilegious things to the cards.
Yes.
Don't
talk about that either.
I already have him, so I was just like, but I felt everyone else's pain.
Right. Okay. So I don't think there was any more guests, was there, guys? That was the last guest. There wasn't anyone else, was there?
Nah, there wasn't.
No, none at all. No.
Not worth talking about anyway.
Yeah. So thanks very much. No. So there was one more guest. We have two very lucky fans here of this next one. So I'm just gonna. It's like the face of this character is creepily behind Lahara there.
There's more than two here.
It's just like staring at the moment.
Yeah, but two that were like on screen with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Darren DePaul, Arden from Final Fantasy 15, and I still haven't played episode Arden yet. I know shows told me to play. So I'm just gonna say, it's like I loved him. He was amazing. I just thought one of the most positive, humblest, fun guests and people that has been on. He was infectious. He was proper infectious, and I want to meet him and things.
My face hurts so much from smiling.
I know. Just smiling throughout that interview was amazing.
Yeah, he's not been to any UK cons, but just from Twitter, you can see how in love he is with everything.
Yeah, he's so positive, and he never stopped talking in a really good way.
Yeah,
and he dropped into character so much as well.
Yes.
More so than any other voice actor I've seen.
You can literally do it at a drop of a hat, and it makes me so happy.
You can tell how much he loves his characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
he loves how much other people love them as well, and it's just so wholesome.
He is so much a fan himself.
And
that's
protect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like obviously, Sho and Lahara, you are actually on the Zoom call with him during the POMcast. So tell me what it was like. How did you guys feel as soon as you were put into that chat with him? Just talk to me about it. Who wants to go first?
The whole time me and Sho were messaging each other like, oh my god.
It was just like heck.
Yeah. Is this really happening?
So
I remember when Alex sent us the link to join, me and Sho were like, what do we do?
It was so cute, honestly. We could just see you both on screen like
yeah.
I'm so glad my camera was blurry because I was just crying.
Show.
I have to sit on my hands because I was like shaking. I was like, oh my god.
God, I was so made up for both of you. I think I was crying at one point.
It was such a beautiful
as soon as he name dropped you, I was like, oh, Riz is dead.
Yeah. It was a good job I wasn't on camera.
I just love how he totally, and like, you'd probably get some actors and voice actors that would be a little bit funny about having a fan on the screen, but he just so embraced it and loved it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it would have been something arranged with him.
Yeah.
Well beforehand. So,
but it's like a
lot of them wouldn't do it. It's kind of cool.
Not just them like talking to two fans and the thing. It's like he spoke individually to the two of you as Arden as well. It's like, Lahara, I'm going to come with you first because obviously it was your birthday the day before, and he wished you a happy birthday, your name, happy birthday to your name, and signed it off with Arden, your chancellor. How did that make you feel?
Yeah. I went back and recorded it on my phone. Oh, it was amazing. Honestly.
Yeah. So birthday, best birthday.
Yeah, one of the best.
And show when he done his little bit for you as well. Did you go back and record it as well?
Well, I know that there's multiple people who recorded it. So I keep going back, going, it actually happened. It actually happened.
Yeah.
Pinch myself is not a dream.
I was texting Show like, "Are you okay? Are you here?" Like, and it was like just a GIF. That was all I got. Like,
yeah, we were all a bit worried after the stream actually because she just went quiet.
Right, my phone was going nuts for like a straight hour after that.
Wow.
People just like notifications, and I'm like, guys, give me a second.
I ended up screaming at my TV, just like screaming, just like shouting. Like, I was concerned for my neighbors, like I'm too loud now or something. It's just and then I had a friend saying, "But why?" But I was just so passionate because my friends like that.
I had so many things I wanted to say, but like I forgot how to word.
Words are hard.
It's understandable.
I had so much I wanted to say and thank him for, but I just saw him and I was like, oh, okay.
No.
That's the problem when you're like on the spot on there, and it is a difficult situation because you were live on Facebook, live, all us lot as well. So it's like I'm sure when he does come to a KupoCon and you guys get to meet him, I'm sure you'll have a better conversation because not all eyes will be on you and things like so.
Yeah,
you probably still won't be able to put words together, fine, but
no, I'll probably be like, oh, okay.
we'll just all the Ardinians will just be huddled in the corner in like a little murder of Ardins, just like
wow.
Is that what you're calling yourselves, the Ardinians?
There's a reason. There's a reason behind
that's
it.
What I call us because I don't swear, and the actual name for them is swear.
We know the other name for us.
What's the other name?
It involves the F word.
Okay, I get that.
Right. Okay. Moving on from.
No, it's just generally a thing. Like there's always a version of it. Just that's the what did you guys? What did you guys think? Because like I know that it was a big deal for me in the horror. But what about you guys?
I thought he was amazing. He was just like a breath of fresh air. So not dramatic, but
oh my gosh,
I don't know how to describe it. Like,
it was just so lovely.
He was amazing.
I loved how every time Alex would ask a question and he would say the name, be like, "Hi, so and so," and then just be like in tune and be like so ready. And I was like, yes, that is what I like to see.
That was cute.
I mean, but I think with me, I was just going to be happy if my question was answered, and then it's like, oh yeah, creative people like Show and Ryuta, and I was like, what? No.
I will. I think he was sort of like, I just enjoyed seeing him talking. He was so enthusiastic.
He's really animated when he's talking as well.
And he's moving his hands like he's theatric. Like really.
Yes. He's not English. He's theatrical.
Yes. But he said so. Yeah. And he's a storyteller as well. He tells. He's sort of like he's there, and he's not really. He's connecting, and I was just like, wow, this is amazing. Yeah. I like him. I feel so happy, just like he's talking and he's interacting, and he likes it. He really likes his role.
I think that's why Matt got him on board for the D&D stuff, because he.
Oh, there's 2 reasons for that, and you know the other reason.
Yeah.
What's the other reason?
Darren DePaul actually met Matt Mercer's mother 30 years previously, and played D&D with her before Matt was even born.
I remember.
Oh wow!
How long ago before Matt was born?
I don't know how old Matt is.
9-10 months, maybe.
He's in his 40s, I think.
over your heads. Joke over your heads.
I mean, I'm 35. I know he's older than me. That's.
Okay. I get you now.
No, I don't get it.
One thing for me that came up with him though, and I wanted to ask you guys about this. He said he would never cosplay Arden. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, he has said before.
Mm.
He has said before.
I think he's making a wise decision.
So many layers.
Yes.
Yeah, can you imagine him walking into a KupoCon as Arden with the voice, and then all you lot just like swooning over him?
We could see a bunch of dead bodies just suddenly go.
No, I probably wouldn't swoon. I'd be at my table going. just like frozen like that for the rest of the day.
That's a form of swooning.
.exe has stopped working.
Yeah.
It's such a shame that he doesn't. He's so humble. He doesn't really.
Yeah.
Like he said, like but I don't look for the part. I don't look the part. I have the voice, but I don't.
Like, the theatre question. I think he misunderstood the question. Like I know Alex phrased it in the way like, "What do you think of 15 play?" And I think the question was like, what was Arden's song be like?
Yeah,
because I know like one of my questions I had was if Arden had a Disney villain song, which one would it be, and would he sing it in Arden's voice?
For Unfortunate Souls.
I know the one everyone thinks.
Yeah.
Even for Unfortunate Souls or Be Prepared, everyone usually thinks of.
What about Hellfire? Because like without spoilers.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I feel like that would be the style.
Yeah.
I think it actually would be quite. I'm thinking.
Does that make Arden Esmeralda then?
Oh wow!
What an AU.
Why do I want to see him sing this now? Damn.
I think it would be interesting though. I mean that. He has a great
I would love to know,
voice.
like, just generally across theatre and like things that what character he feels would match Arden, generally in his knowledge of the theatre. Interesting.
There was some suggestions in chat, like someone said from The Lion King as well, be prepared.
Yeah. It does suit Scar, like his story.
Yeah, Scar was the first Disney character I thought of after I'd played 15.
Oh, okay.
Like has a brother that he hates, wants to be king.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the very end just broke me though. Like when he did his like little inspirational thing and said like, "You are enough," and I was just like dying inside.
That was beautiful.
That was
I think that was fitting for everyone in the KupoCon generally, even if you weren't an Arden fan.
Yeah.
That's why
he sold me it, and he sold me that you know. But when you see his interviews, like he's just I like the whole I'm a fan now. No, yeah.
He's as much a fan as we are.
Yeah,
like
He really is.
All right, guys, I think we're going to start wrapping it up pretty soon. I knew that one was going to be the longest one to talk about. But it's like I just got two little things left. It's like first, Danny, you had the Nobleman Award. I do hear. Congratulations on that.
You won. I'm so happy.
Oh, that photo was amazing.
Really brilliant. Yeah.
Honestly, I just thought that morning, like, oh, yeah, I've got the costume. I'll just dress up like my character. And then suddenly,
Healers everywhere, feel your pain.
That's brilliant.
It was the fact that we were messing about the day before.
Yeah. That's what made me think of it. I was like,
oh yeah.
I had to position it right because I thought, right, we can't I was trying to, I got it in a good position.
Modest.
Yes, considering some of the positions we were putting Takano, my character in.
That was funny.
You guys want me to play 14, and I'm like, what goes on 14? I should stay on 14 then.
Great.
It's a whole lot.
One of us.
We have Cookie. Come and join us.
I think at one point, everyone in KupoCon, I think, will be like, have you joined 14 yet? I'll be like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Leave me alone. I probably will at some point.
We'll have made Alan at least get through the MSQ.
Yeah, has he signed in yet, guys? Since the last time we spoke.
Yeah, he's got an account.
Yeah,
I think he signed in.
Finished Realm Reborn.
Yeah.
He's like MMOs aren't really his thing, I think.
Mm.
So he's struggling a bit.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I'm not big on MMOs unless they're
big time dumps.
Yeah.
To be honest, like a gameplay is not really my thing, but I just love the story and the community. It really got me. Like, wow, this is cool. I like pretending in games, like pretending I'm the hero, and I save the day somehow. And then we have 14. Like there's a layer of, like, again, a roller coaster of everything, and it's just like, but you also have your friends to play with. It's so cool. I mean, I met many people through 14. It's amazing. So So join us, please. Join us.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because you won't just be running through a random dungeon in the game. You'll be running through a dungeon, with Julesy tanking, Danny healing.
Danny, you will heal me. You will keep me alive.
And I keep telling you, put your tank stance on.
Yeah, you are so. Yeah, she's
on a Sunday.
You won't stay alive if we go for Aurum Vale.
Oh yeah. Whatever. I mean, I am getting better at it. I'm improving.
You are. You definitely are.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yay! I'm so happy. I mean,
Julesy got to the top of Kugane Tower.
Yes, I got it. Yeah. It took me. So I won't swear. But it took me a very, very, very long time.
I mean, I wasn't in the game at the time, but I was listening to the voice chat on Discord.
Yeah, I'm known
like 4 a.m. just to watch it because we're going to see you finish this.
I failed so many times, but it was so fun. But at the same time, I'm gonna kill this tower. I'm just gonna burn it. This was just me. But I'm known for my PG-18 thing. So.
PG-18.
We had quote of the year during that chat, and it can't be repeated on here. But
there were a lot of stuff, a lot of content. But yeah, I got there. I wanted to live up there, but unfortunately, I had to get down again. So it was just like blah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So if you guys want to know what they're talking about, like we can't say certain things, join the Patreon, and you can join in on the chat, and you'll be able to do all these things.
Yeah.
Go to patreon.com/KupoCon.
I'm going to draw the halo above our heads.
Yeah, we're innocent.
Yeah, I'm too. Let's draw.
I mean, if you know me and you watched Gil or No Gil, I'm not innocent. You can't put a halo on me.
That was beautiful.
Oh, yes.
I just tipped my water all over my leg then as well. There we go. For that little second of fun.
I'm just gonna be the Moogle. Hello. Yeah.
Professional, guys. Professional. I am always a professional. There you go. There you go.
I am not professional, but I'm pretty. Oh, hello,
guys. So one last final thing from me. This water is dripping on my leg. So first guest has been announced now for the round table, the 7 round table, which is coming up next month, and it's Britt Barron, who's Tifa, and from Pomline 1, she was amazing guest, and I can't wait to watch her and thing again. But I'm going to go around our round table now, and I'm going to ask you each who you want to be on the round table, excluding Britt now. Okay, so Danny, I'm going to come to you first.
I think Lahara will agree with me because we agreed on the Facebook post. I want Tyler Hoechlin. He's Sephiroth, but For all the Team Wolf fans out there, they know.
I bet you that's not for Sephiroth.
Okay, Giuseppe.
I would love to see Brianna White back because she's just so lovely. Or Max Mittelman would be good as well. Is it a spoiler if I say who he is?
Let's not, just in case.
Yeah, I'll let people Google that. Just in case.
Yeah.
Google is your friend.
Yeah.
James. This is where my internet is starting.
I'd love to see Cody Christian. Cloud's voice actor, again, for the same reason as Tyler, massive Teen Wolf fan. Because we've got 3 Teen Wolf voice actors. So yeah, I'd love to see Cody. I know he's a really big name, but
So, Julesy, you're up.
Yes.
So
John Bentley. I just like him. I just his sense of humor.
John's a good egg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, the trailer, I wasn't really a fan of the remake. I didn't really, it looked pretty, but it didn't sell me that much. And then I saw the trailer like, okay, this dude is funny. I like that. I dig that. Just like, okay, I'm going to buy it. So I bought the special edition something. So I was like, yay, happy. And it was really good game. So I just want to hear John Bentley again. Yeah.
He's so welcoming, isn't he? Like he's got this big, even his body, it totally pulls you in, doesn't it?
Yeah, very inclusive.
I need to get him a pin badge from when my nephew decided to call him a wet, strong man.
Oh wow! Hello.
Wow.
Okay.
My nephew was playing the remake demo on my PS4, and he just blurted out with it, and I was just like, I was gone.
All right, then, show. Who's your 7 round table?
Well, mine. Okay, so right, my favorite 7 character hasn't gotten announced VA yet, so I can't really talk about my favorite one. We've seen him, we just don't know what he sounds like yet.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say Max Mittelman, just for someone else's sake. I want him at that round table.
I know who the someone is you're talking about as well.
And I just want him there specifically for one person. And
maybe 2 people.
Yeah. Yes, 2 people specifically.
Okay. Nikki?
I'm like, I don't know. Is it technically a spoiler who he plays? I don't know.
We've established we're gonna Google it.
Yes, it's a bit of a difficult one to gauge, really, isn't it? Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, Max Mittelman for me.
Cool. Snow, Nikki.
I would have to say John, and I'm not very good at remembering people's names or voice actors sometimes unless I've actually
just say the character. Yeah.
Probably Cloud's voice actor.
Yeah, Cody.
Cody
Christian.
Yeah, I'd like to see him. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay. All right. Lahara.
I'm gonna have to go with Tyler.
Oh.
That'll be Tyler.
Okay. All right. Okay. So it looks like we got a favorite already. And Data.
I'll have to say Gideon Emery.
Oh.
He's probably one of my favorites.
And he was great on a Pomlive before, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yes, so good.
Those push-ups.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when we did the squat video.
Oh, the squats.
Yes.
It's crazy. Brilliant.
Oh yeah, it was squats, wasn't it?
He needs a moment.
That was just mad.
Right. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining me and for celebrating the 5-year KupoCon with the extra cast on there. So thanks again for the 3 that have joined me before. And thanks everyone for watching as well. To apologize for the bit of a weird camera things and the lag. Hopefully we shall sort that out for next time. But until next time, Alex. Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Bye.